What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I know I haven't really posted it in a little while. Kind of been busy with some other stuff, including the first downhill race of the year, so finished that up. But for those who are OGs of the channel, you know that my roommate is Seth, and he's currently deployed. And he also drives this red WRX right here. Car's been sitting for a while on base. It's pretty dirty, so I'm going to start by pressure washing the whole thing, clean it up a little bit, and then I did go ahead and pick up one of these Cerakote Headlight Restoration Kits. There is a ceramic coating in here as well, so pretty cool stuff. I've seen this kind of works really well on hazy headlights. And as you can see, I know it's a little sunny out. Let me try to block the sun. These headlights are pretty hazy. They're not the greatest. Sorry I have a plane flying up over the top of me right now. But we're going to try to use this Headlight Restoration Kit and bring these headlights back to life. Alright, so we just pressure washed this thing off. Looks pretty good, not too bad. Now, I don't normally like to pressure wash in the sun, but that's about the only option we got right now, so we'll have to deal with it. Seth is my roommate who's currently deployed, like I said, but I just got word that he's going to be coming home on Friday. He's been gone for 6-7 months now, so we have his car here. Obviously, we already sprayed it off. We're going to do the headlights, and then I'd like to see if I can do a full detail on the car before he comes home. The paint's like actually really bad on this car. There's a lot of swirls, and it needs some help. So I'm going to see if we can do a full detail on it by the time he comes home. Today's Monday. He gets home Friday, so you probably won't see this video until after that, because obviously you don't want him seeing the video beforehand. So I don't know if you guys can see the paint. It's pretty bad. I think you can even see how bad it is just right there in the sun. So there's swirls throughout the entire car, and I want to try to fix that before he gets home. It's been bugging him for a while, I know. He's been looking for someone to detail it, and I think I might know someone who can help me out with that. So now I know what I'm doing when it comes to detailing the car, but I don't have a DA here. I'm going to give my buddy Alex a call over at ALKO Tint shop, see if I can run over there and borrow his DA for a little while, and we'll detail this whole car. Alright, so like I mentioned before, we have one of these Cerakote ceramic headlight restoration kits. These things are pretty freaking cool. So in the kit comes 8 wipes for oxidation remover. That's like the first step you do. Then you'll go ahead and move on to your sanding steps. So they provide you with a little like surface prep pad, as well as a few little sanding pads. And then in the kit also comes some gloves. Now, it's recommended to have a spray bottle with some water, as well as some towels. That'll make the process that much better and a little bit easier. So we're going to go ahead and start with the driver's side headlight. As you can see, you know, it's a little hazy, a little foggy, especially around the edges. So it's actually really hazy if you look at it in person. I know on the camera it kind of looks a little bit better. To make it easier to get to the top of the headlight as well, we're just going to go ahead and lift the hood. Now I'm just going to go ahead and dry all parts of this headlight up to make sure that there is no water on it whatsoever. So next I'm going to go ahead and open up the first oxidation remover wipe. They provide you 4 of them per headlight. We're going to go ahead and take the first one out. So they tell you go around in a circular motion until the pad becomes yellow and soiled. If you manage to get any of the oxidation remover on the body, it's okay, just go ahead and wipe it up. Alright, so once you have applied all 4 pads, headlight's as clean as you can get it. Just going to go ahead and spray it down with some water. It should have a pretty cloudy look to it. So now what you're going to do is take your red sanding disc and throw it on your prep pad. And we're essentially just gonna wet sand the entire headlight for 2 to 3 minutes. So just gonna get the headlight nice and wet. And in a non-circular motion, we're just gonna sand this down. Make sure to keep the headlight wet as well. You don't want to be scratching the lens. Alright, so once you're done, go ahead and rinse it off. And once again, it should have a very cloudy look. So now we're going to put the gray disc on the pad and repeat the process. 2 to 3 minutes, non-circular motion sanding. Make sure to keep the headlight nice and wet. Just go ahead, sand it down. So for this last step, we're just going to open up this ceramic clear coat. Now with this wipe, we're just going to go kind of horizontally from top to bottom. Only do 1 coat, and we'll see how this headlight comes out. So here's kind of how the headlight was. You know, pretty beat up, pretty hazy. Here's how the new one, or I guess post restoration, here's how it looks. Not too bad. I'd say that's a huge improvement. Obviously we're gonna do the same thing that we did on that one to this one, and then we'll be good with the headlights. Alright, headlights are finished up. They look 3.5 million times better. So now I'm going to give Alex a call, see if I can bring this in and use his DA for a little bit and see if we can detail this whole car up, make it look a lot better than it is right now. And that way when Seth gets home, make a good surprise for him. So now I don't have touch-up paint in time to do all the paint chips, but hopefully we can get all the swirls out, make the paint look good again, and yeah, we'll go from there. Alright, so what we got here, we have a DA, we have 3 pads, and then we have some compound. So we got the cut compound, which will go first, and then the finishing polish to obviously finish it off. Before we even start, I gotta give a huge shout out again to Alex at ALKO Tint Shop. Let me borrow his DA and gave me some pads and some, compound to use. So shout out to him. I will have his channel and Instagram linked down in the description box below. So if you're in Spokane, go check him out. He does amazing quality work on whatever you need. So window tints, vinyl wraps, paint protection film, anything like that. He's the guy. If you're not in Spokane, at least go drop him a follow or subscribe to his YouTube channel. And yeah, but without further ado, let's get to work on Seth's Subi and see how far we can get tonight. So if you look at his paint, it's pretty bad. It just swirls throughout the entire car. So that's what we're going to try to fix. Essentially here we got a light medium pad, and then this is like the heavier pad. This we'll probably just end up using for the polishing. But I'm going to try the light medium pad, which is this white one. I'm going to try this first. We'll mask off some squares on the hood and see if this will take away the swirls. Alright, I'm going to try to show us the best I can. As you can see in this box, this is untouched. This is just an untouched square, and as you can see, it swirls everywhere. Now if we move into this box, no swirls. This we get with the light pad and some of that compound, and it looks pretty freaking good. As you can see, like on the edge of the masking tape, you can see the little scratches. That's where we didn't hit. So yeah, definitely takes it all away. Yeah, so I'm going to take the masking tape off. We're going to do the whole hood, see how that comes out, and then we'll go from there. so 2 hours-ish later, we just got done finishing the hood, and you can still see a few of the little scratches in there from paint chips and stuff, but all the swirls are gone throughout. So yeah, hood's done. Tomorrow when it's daylight out, try to get the sides done. And you know, it is Monday. He comes home on Friday. I have to work on Wednesday, so I really only got 1.5 more days to get this done. So yeah, hopefully we can make some progress tomorrow, and we'll go from there. But I'm gonna get cleaned up, cook up some dinner, and I'll catch back up with you guys tomorrow. All right, so the front end is completely done. Bumper, hood, done. The fender, this door, rear door, and this quarter panel are almost done. We just have to put the polish on it. And this is what I've been working on. So as you can see, the wing, it is color matched to the car. But this is how it was. See how faded it is? It's very faded. It's not glossy. It's pretty cooked. So I've been trying to get it back to life, and we're getting there. So just been working on this for like the past hour and a half. Same with the blade, and we're getting there. It's probably not going to be anywhere near perfect, but hopefully we'll get somewhere. So right now I'm just going to take this polish and we're going to put it on the whole passenger side of the car, and then we'll be finished up with that. Alright, so it's now 1:30. We've been working since around 8:39. And let me show you guys the progress we've been making. So the passenger side is completely done. As you can see, the paint just looks amazing. I know it's very sunny out here, so apologize for that, but kind of helps because you'll be able to see the swirls that are not there anymore. Now I did the hood again because I had a feeling I could do a little bit better now that I'm getting used to the DA. There are a few scratches that were a little bit too deep to get out, but for the most part, it looks pretty freaking good. Now, moving on to the driver's side, you can still see all like the little swirls in the paint. I mean, you know, it's just rough. I don't know if you guys can, I mean, it's all throughout the whole car, just swirls. Or driver's side, just beautiful. Yeah, looks sick on this side. So all we got to finish up, we did the bumper, did the hood, did the whole passenger side, and we also, so if you guys notice on the wing here how faded that looks on this side. Now this wing I thought was kind of not fixable, but we're kind of bringing it back to life. So stoked on that. We're gonna gotta do the feet for the wing, and then I'll do this side, bring that back to life as much as I can. We gotta do the rear bumper, the trunk, and the driver's side, and the roof. And then I think we should be good. So I'm hoping by the end of the day today, we'll have all that done: driver's side, roof, wing, trunk. But yeah, I mean, overall, it looks pretty sick. We just finished up the cut and polish, and this thing looks freaking sick. Came out so good. I know it's hard to tell on the camera. I'll take some more videos when it's kind of shady out, but she is complete. So all I gotta do is go and pick up some Cerakote trim coat so we can throw it on the hood scoop, the mirrors right here, and a few other spots like the fog light covers and the little grill down there. Essentially all that's going to do is make it glossy black and make it look brand new. So yeah, car came out sick, super shiny. I've never seen it look this good ever, so I think Seth will be pretty happy with it. I'm going to go pick up some trim coat, we'll get that done, and then the car's just going to sit in the garage until he gets here, and hopefully we can pull off this little surprise for him. So I'm super happy with how it came out. It's not perfect. There's still a little bit of swirl kind of stuff going on, but it's definitely 3,000 times better than what it was. And I think he's going to be stoked. So I'm just going to cut to the trim coat, and I'll catch up with you guys then. It's now Thursday. Seth gets home tomorrow. I couldn't find Cerakote trim coat in any of the Walmarts near me. They're all sold out. So luckily, last resort, went over to the tint shop, see if Alex had any. And sure enough, he had 1 box left. So once again, shout out to Alex, and we're gonna get this whole car trim coated, and it should be good to go. All right, turn around. See how fast you can see what's up with this thing.
Was detailed.
Yeah. So all the headlights are restored. All the trim's done. The whole car's fully detailed. There's no swirls. I tried to bring your wing back to life the best I could too. But you know.
Looks way better. Want to touch it. Sheesh.
Yeah, dude, the thing fucking came out so sick. Your door handles came back to life.
Damn. Looks good as fuck, man.
Yeah, just like rub your hand on the paint. It's so fucking good, pure.
You like orbital that shit?
DA, polish, cut. Or I did the cut and the polish. And then, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Nothing came out so good. And then like all like your faded trim.
Yeah.
That's all trim coated, ceramic coated.
I noticed. I think the first thing I noticed was
that?
Was the hood scoop.
Yeah.
'Cause this thing was terrible.
Yeah.
It was like this on the inside. I noticed that. I'm like, okay, did he repaint that? I was like, oh. The
Yeah,
whole
it's all
thing looks
Cerakote.
clean as fuck, and the headlights look really clean too.
Yeah, I think it came out so good. And then like in the sun, like there's still like the deeper swirls, but overall they're all gone. It's right down to your like factory orange peel.
Fuck yeah. Can't even tell. It looks brand new. They were bad, huh? The paint was terrible, wasn't
The
it?
paint was terrible. Dude, I have before and after pictures of the door handles, and it was so
Oh
bad.
yeah, the insides. The insides were the worst.
Even like on, so you can almost see like in the corner where I couldn't get with the buffing pad how faded it is.
Oh yeah.
And those all came back to life. Even like all this, that's all ceramic coated. It just came out so freaking good. And I wish I had like paint, like touch-up paint to do like all this kind of stuff. But
Yeah, that little shit in the fucking whatever that spot is called.
Spoopy.
Alright guys, I didn't really shoot an outro to this video. I think I just forgot about it. But anyways, we're going to end off this video here. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.